What's going on, everyone? James Urban Basslers. Got bored, had some old wood, made myself an oversized lipless crankbait out of wood, no rattles in it, silent version. A little backstory. The very first bait that I ever made, I made about 15, maybe 20 years ago, and it was just like this. It was a little bit smaller. I took a lipless crankbait, I traced it on paper, cut out a piece of wood, hand carved it, sanded it. Me and my buddy Tim went to Home Depot and got some janky line ties and stuff and made baits. Didn't know what I was doing, and we took fingernail polish, clear fingernail polish, and clear coated the baits after we hit them with spray paint. And we went down to the local creek in Roseville, California, dry creek, and I made a cast with it, and it swam pretty good. I made a second cast with it, and a baby duck chased it down, got the bait, and I was hooked up on the baby duck, unfortunately, and it chased it down and tried to eat it. And then the mom duck came over and attacked the lure, got the baby unhooked, and proceeded to wrap my line around its wings and frickin' snapped my bait off and took off with it. So second cast on my first bait that I ever made, got snapped off by a duck, got chased down by a baby duck, and got eaten. So it obviously looked real, swam real, and it worked. But then I stopped doing baits. I didn't think about building them for quite a while. And then I just ended up one day, we were throwing out an old chair. Took the chair, and I ended up making a big old rat out of the leg. Made a second rat out of the second leg, and the rest is history. Had some old wood like this that was sitting around the house, some old cedar. Started making these little skinnier baits. Gonna go test this guy out pretty soon here. Get that epoxy looking like glass, man. I have a whole bunch of stuff coming down the line, guys. You guys are going to laugh at some of the stuff that I got coming down the line. It's kind of whimsical at the same time for a couple of my buddies. And, yeah, good stuff. Urban Basslers. Pretty cool looking bait. Getting back to that old school style, using more acrylics on my stuff and hand painting my own eyes and stuff like that. The old 3 dots. If you're from Sacramento and you used to partake in the old 420, there was an old pipe blower guy that would do the 3-dot pipes, and whoops, kept that from hitting the concrete. That was good. He would blow the pipes in the water bongs, and he would do the 3 dots, and his colors he would use on the glass were freaking awesome. So trying to incorporate that old school colors that I can remember from the 90s, early 2000s. Anyways, mumbling on. Lipless crankbait.